Hi, I hope you're all well. If you are new around here, hello, it's lovely to meet you, and if you are returning, thank you very fucking much for coming back. My name is ALANNA and I'm a 35-year-old lady living in Scotland, and on this channel I predominantly like to talk about beauty, skincare, hair care, lifestyle, travelling, vloggery bullshit with a liberal sprinkling of sarcasm, cynicism and truth thrown in on top. Now, I do like a sweary word on this channel, and if that isn't for you, I completely understand. Please feel free to vacate at any point. But if you are into that kind of weird shit, there's a subscription button in the corner. Give it a thumbs up, a like, all that YouTuber stuff. So this video, yes, I do have a Christmas dinosaur earrings. Very excited. I'm so excited about Christmas this year. And it's not even like Jack will really know, but I'm very excited about Christmas this year. There's my little Christmas bear in the background here. We've got a twinkly candle on. See these candles? Can anybody tell me? How the fuck do they work? It's those ones, you know, the ones, I think you get them from Marks and Spencer's sometimes. I actually had this from last year, so this is the first burn of it. And it's one of those ones you burn the candle and the lights in the jar, they light up. How the fuck does that happen? I do not know. Anyway, so we're feeling kind of festive. This will probably be the first kind of festive video you see here. But what I am going to do in this video today is a little bit of a what's new, which I would usually do a what's new Wednesday, showing you things that I've recently picked up or what are new releases in makeup. But I also need to do a monthly roundup for November. Now, my stuff from a monthly roundup hasn't really changed too much. So I'm going to put that at the end of this video and just amalgamate the two together, because I have so much new stuff to talk about and I don't really have time to film two videos, I'm going to be honest with you. So grab yourself a tea, a coffee, a cuppa, whatever the fuck you like. Today I have got a little digestive biscuit as well. Treat yourself, it's Christmas, and let's just get into this. Okay, so first of all, because we were talking about treat yourself, it's Christmas, I want to give my friend Sarah a shout out. She actually sent me a parcel and a lovely letter. And by Sarah Kate, if you're not following her over on Instagram, please go and do so. I'm going to put a picture of her gorgeous face here. She does great challenges that involves everybody. It's really, really nice. She's got a really good community heart. I had been chatting to her because she loves a Chunnock's caramel wafer, and she's from Australia originally and at the moment is living in London, and she'd never really had one before, and I was like, I'm going to send you a box full of stuff with Scottish goodies in it. I'm going to do that for you. Unfortunately, I did do that, and UPS sent me back my products that were in the box smashed into smithereens and all soggy and wet, and I don't know what happened to the parcel. I did reach out to them and they were less than helpful, I have to say. Sarah had obviously collated a little parcel for me to send up, so I have now received her parcel. I am going to be getting some more stuff to her very shortly, because now I feel really shit that she's not had mine. But she sent me stuff, and she sent me, I'm just going to show you some of the treats first, because I've tried these. When we went to Australia, if you haven't seen my Australia vlogs, I'm going to put them in the corner, but we went to Australia and I have tried a few of these. So this is a cherry ripe bar. Very, very nice. This is a violet crumble, which I think is probably quite an acquired taste, but I love Parma violets. I'm a big fan of Parma violets. And this is like a crunchy. Like, if you know what a crunchy is here in the UK, it's the same kind of thing, like honeycomb, but it's got a violet taste to it. I'm into it, I'm into it. You know, that way, like, I would love to do a video of me trying all the treats that she sent me, but being diabetic, if I was to film that video, I'd probably need to be taking an absolute power of fucking insulin alongside it. So I may try and rope in a little friend or someone to do one with me and try out some of these snacks. She also sent me these, which are actually sitting open because I've been nibbling on them today, and these are shapes. And she sent me this flavour, I think is barbecue, yep. And she also sent me the pizza flavour, so that's really exciting. And she sent me these, which are amazing. She sent me Tim Tams, all that kind of, the parcel she sent me was just absolutely lovely. But these are Pascal's pineapple lumps. Now, looking at the packet, I was thinking they're going to be like a opal fruit or a starburst. They're going to be juicy. It's going to be like a chewy sweetie. And actually, then when I opened it, I was like, what the fuck is this? They are covered in chocolate. And do you know what it's like? Sorry for anybody who doesn't like hearing people eat. It's like a foamy banana, but fucking pineapple. They are amazing. They are so, so good. I need to put them over here, because otherwise I will eat the whole fucking packet. And lastly, she sent me this, which was so incredibly kind of her. Now, Sarah does receive a lot of things from companies and brands and all that. I don't know if she purchased this herself or if it was sent to her, but regardless, very, very generous of her to send it my way. And this is one of the quads from Tom Ford. I have never used anything Tom Ford in my life. I've spritzed the perfume in the shops, but I've never owned anything Tom Ford in my life. They are so expensive, it is unreal. And this is one of the eyeshadow quads. I believe this costs around about £68 to £70 for a quad. It comes in a little dust bag, it is glorious, and this is in the shade, I think it's like a khaki, Velours Khaki, and it's not khaki with an H, it's just K-A-K-I. I don't know, that is it there, beautiful. And it is a very neutral palette for me. Just gonna show you here, there we go. It's a very neutral palette for me, who likes a little bit of colour. But these are gorgeous. This colour story is beautiful. It's very nice. But what Sarah sent it to me for, and she knows I will be cutthroat and honest about, is this worth nearly 70 quid? 4 eyeshadows, 70 quid. So, I am going to be making a video and we will use this. Maybe we'll do a little kind of festive glam look or something, I don't know. And I will let you know what my thoughts are on a palette that is super duper expensive and only has 4 shadows, and if it is worth the money. Now, I was also sent a huge box of PR from Oma Beauty, and they have launched Oma by Sharon here in the UK now. It will be available in Superdrugs, and they also sent me some of their original Oma products. I actually won a spot on their PR list, so just so you know, they didn't reach out to me, I just kind of won one, which was very interesting, and that was the first parcel that I ever received from them. But I have put up an unboxing video, I'll put it in the corner here, and I do have a kind of try on video of some of these products. Overall, most of the items that they sent me I think are really good. The stuff from Oma by Sharon is amazing, considering it's a drugstore brand and it's much more affordable than the original Oma line. I think it's very good. I'm actually wearing the foundation today, and what is on my eyes, although not the sparkle, is this kind of shadow here, the darker one. It's like a, almost like a rusty penny colour, and I've got a little bit of the orange on, but I've topped it with something else that I'll tell you about in a minute. But the blush, and I don't actually have any highlight on, this is just the blusher, are these from Oma by Sharon. So good. Something else that I was sent in PR were these from Gen Z. Now, this is their Pick Me Up lipsticks. I already own 2 of them, Margaret and Irene. But they released 4 new colours. Shay, I'm not saying that right. And they did put up like a post explaining how to say it, but I can't remember, I'm afraid. So Shay is a beautiful plum deep wine colour, a berry wine colour. It is so nice. I actually wore this out to go for a couple of drinks with my friends the other week. It's beautiful. This one here is Toby, which Toby is like almost like a muted pink, I would say. Like, they're all still a variation of a red, but this is definitely more pink. I tried this on the other day and it was nice. I just felt like that colour wasn't me. It's a strange one, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I put it on and I thought that's quite a nice colour. Maybe even it's just the time of year. Maybe if I tried this in the springtime, I'd be like, oh, that's really pretty. But for me, pink is never a colour that I instantly reach for the lips. It's always more like deep plums, berries, browns, orange, reds, that kind of thing. I will do a reel of these, putting them all on and letting you see the actual colours rather than just showing you them here. This here is Riva, which this one is a much more vibrant pink colour. Now this is a pink I could potentially get on board with, because there's just a little bit more vibrancy there. It's just got a little bit more something about it that will make my lips pop. Do you know what I mean? Like, this one is just a little bit more exciting to me. But again, pink is not a thing that I always reach for, so I will probably try this one and see how I feel about it. And this one here, Naomi. This is like, I thought Irene was like the one from them, and then they released this one. Oh, it's just exquisite. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is like a deep blood red, but it's not too blood red that it's vampy. It's got a brick undertone to it, and it's not orange either. It's just perfection. It is so beautiful. I actually think it would have looked really nice with what I'm wearing today, but I've got a gloss on. I actually have one of the Oma glosses on. So this is absolutely stunning. I tried She and Naomi are my two favourites. I then got sent these from Bodyography. The packaging is absolutely fucking amazing. Look at it. This is their Christmas launch. This is new glitter pigments from them. You know that I love Bodyography glitter pigments. They're fucking amazing. So this is 4 new shades. I did already put up a reel of this, so I will stick it here so you can see some of the shades. What I am going to say is though, that reel doesn't do them justice. I found it very difficult to catch the light on them and the shift in some of these, and I could have probably messed about a little bit more in my camera settings and my lighting to get it, but I just really didn't have the time to do it again. So I was like, right, I'm putting up this one, and I think the colours still look really nice in that video, but I'm telling you in real life, these knock it out of the park. They are absolutely beautiful. This one here is Mood, which is like a real coppery colour, I want to say, and it's got a slight shift of some sort of lilac or silver blue through it, but not, that sounds horrific. When you see it on my eye, it just looks like a beautiful burnished copper penny. It's gorgeous, but it does have this really interesting shift in it as well that I just can't put my finger on. This one here is Hue. This is a beautiful kind of lavender colour, lilac colour, I would say. I think I'd be more inclined to wear this in the spring or summer months, but it is obviously a Christmas launch, and I think if you're someone who doesn't have as dark features as me, this probably is going to look amazing on you. I just find purples on me, they just, unless they're like plum purples or royal purples, like that colour, lavenders and things like that, they just look a little insipid on my eyes sometimes. And the thing I'll say about this one as well is, like, it is lavender, but again has this like blue shift, this like amazing sparkle to it. It's absolutely beautiful, but this one is probably my least favourite out of the 4 of them. That doesn't mean to say that it's not nice, it's just, you know, colour theory and how it works in your face and what you think it looks like on you. I personally prefer the other ones over that one. Now this one here is Illusion, and it is beautiful. That is what the sparkle is on my eye today. So in the pot here, it probably just looks like a straight up gold colour, but the shift in this is like this amazing green and pink. There's like a pink shift in this as well. It is so multifaceted. Can you see the pink there? Did you nearly see it? I don't know. It's very multifaceted, very shimmery, but so smooth. It's not chunky or anything like that. This one is absolutely beautiful. I really, really like this one. Obviously I do, because it's like gold and warm tones. What did you expect? But the pink shift in this one as well is stunning. And lastly, this one here is called Spectra. I kept wanting to say Spectre like James Bond, but it's definitely Spectra. And this, oh, this one is just, this is sex on lights as far as I'm concerned. This is like a beautiful navy with a little bit of a, like, it's got a little bit of a lighter blue shift to it, and maybe then like a silver. It's, oh, this one is beautiful. I done the look with this and Blue Morpho, which is another favourite glitter pigment of mine, and the two of them together are a marriage made in heaven. So nice. If you're someone who's like, do you know what, I don't want to use 5 different colours on my eyes, I'm not into all that, these are perfect one and done shadows. They really are. Whether you want something like nice and light, like Illusion, because if you put this on itself with no colour below it, it's just a very light wash of colour and it looks so pretty. But then you can obviously put it on top of other colours and it just becomes something completely different. But the deeper tones are definitely ones that you can do one and done looks with. Now you can pick these up, like you pick them up from Bodyography's website, but they're obviously a US/Canadian based brand. In the UK you can get them from Guru Makeup Emporium. You used to be able to get them on Algorithm, but they are now no longer functioning. So Guru Makeup Emporium is a place I would point you in the direction if you're interested in any of them. Now it is Christmas, so in the spirit of Christmas, I'm gonna show you this. Now I didn't buy this, I had no idea I was getting this. My mum surprised me with this beauty advent calendar. I have not had a beauty advent calendar for years and years, and to be honest with you, I haven't been buying a lot of number 7 stuff lately. I felt they were getting a little bit drab, but my mum had obviously bought me it and I'm very appreciative of that. It's very kind of her to do that. She didn't have to do that at all. She just got me a fucking pound chocolate one and I had to been happy. So I was thrilled that she bought me this. I just kind of was like, God, number 7, I've not really looked at them for ages. So this here, Today is the 2nd of December as I film this, and these are the two things that I have had the last 2 days. I am not going to open that calendar and show you everything that's in it because I really fucking hate those kind of videos. I hate videos that are like unboxing, what's in the fucking calendar, this, that. Why would you want to do that? Honestly, like even the chocolate ones, I get excited about seeing what's behind that fucking door every day. Like, oh, is it a Santa today? Is it a gingerbread man? Is it a little present? I fucking love that, the excitement of not knowing. Why would you want to know? Actually watched a video with Michaela McDade recently, and she was saying it's really upsetting because they used to just sell these calendars like this on the websites, like shut and you didn't get to see inside them, or maybe they just showed you the doors. But you never got to see what was inside them. Maybe they would show you the odd one or two things, but never everything. And what she was saying was she thinks there must have been huge complaints about what people were getting in them, and some of the calendars had been really, really crap. And that's why now they have to show you what's in them or list what is in them. And I just think it takes the fun out of it. I totally agree with Michaela. But at the same time, I kind of get why they do it. Like if you're spending a lot of money on something, you want to know you're getting a really good deal. So I got this lipstick here, which is their Starry Nights lipstick. I don't know if they've just made it for the calendar, but it's beautiful. I hope you can see it here. If not, I'm going to stick a little picture or a video on the side here. It's a super duper sparkly, and I think it's going to be a really beautiful neutral nude lip as well. Stunning little lipstick from number 7. And then today, number 2, I got a lip glaze, and this is it here, and it's just like a beautiful, I think the packaging, everything is absolutely beautiful. This is called Luna, and that's it here. I actually think it's very similar to the VIEVE ones, isn't it? So I'm just gonna swatch that there. So this is like super sparkly lip gloss. If I'm honest with you, oh, it's got a pink shift. It's very similar to the Illusion, like the one I just said to you, that's gold, but then it's got a pink shift. This is like the same in a lip gloss. I don't know, you're not gonna see there, it's just gonna look shiny. It's got a pink shift in it. That's exciting. Never would have known that from looking at the packet, but once you've swatched it, oh, so good. So I'm very excited to see what the rest of my calendar holds. Go and follow me over on Instagram because every day I'll put up a little thing to show you, but I am not going to unveil it here. Now, another couple of little bits and units that I got were from Charlotte Tilbury, and I received that via a PR campaign. I am not going to go into any big detail about this because I have made my own video, and it is an unboxing of a mystery box from Charlotte Tilbury as well. So if you're interested, I'm going to link that up above and you can go and check that out. But I got sent the Magic Cream, the Pillow Top Push-Up Lashes, and the original Pillow Top lipstick as well. Now this is exciting. So VIEVE have another pop-up in Glasgow at the moment, and it's going on for 3 weeks. And I think that's really nice amount of time. Like, it's given the chance, like people don't have to queue, people can just come and go. It's just being staffed as a normal kind of beauty shop, which is very, very nice, because I feel like last year with the pop-up was wonderful. It was so much fun, but you did have to queue to wait to get in and stuff. And I feel like if it had been like that every day, it could have been quite tedious for people. But because they're doing it over a longer period and there's no rush for people to get there before it closes, I went along. I went along with my mum the other day, and I did not need a single thing from VIEVE. Not one thing, so why do I have a bag? Good question. I thought what I want to try, because this is one thing I haven't tried, I kind of thought about trying the concealer. I'm in two minds. I might go back and get shade matched for it, I'll see. But when I was in there, I thought I would really like to try that eyeliner, and for 2 reasons. I did have a liquid eyeliner that my mum has pinched. She stole it for Halloween and she never brought me it back. So I don't have a liquid eyeliner anymore. I'm not someone who has loads and loads of liquid eyeliners. So I thought, why not try their Power Ink liner? I have already tried this. I wore it last night actually, and I think it's quite a nice liner. But we will go into greater detail over the time that I've used it, let you know what I think about it. But as it stands at the moment, I used it last night and I thought it was very nice. Now while I was in there though, of course I had to buy something else because I'm a fucking goon. So I bought this. This is the Glow Bee Trotter set. And it has a mini Skin Nova, which I hadn't tried. So I really wanted to try that. And I love a mini. You know I love a mini. A mini Skin Dew, which I'm so excited to own. Because I've got a full size one. And just to put a little mini one in a travel bag. Perfect. And then it's also got a little mini lip dew. Now I genuinely thought this was a new lip dew because It's sparkly and it's in this little set, and I'm sure when I've seen on Instagram it kind of alluded to this was a new colour, but it's definitely just the original. It's definitely just, and it's a little mini one. It's like the cutest thing ever. I actually have a friend, like I have a little group on Instagram that we were saying we should meet up and go to the VIEVE thing all together, and when I pointed this out, they said, that's just the original, and I was like, no, I think it's a new one. No, it definitely fucking isn't. I'm just a fucking goomba. But I don't have the original, so that's alright, that's okay. And I think glittery for Christmas, yeah, I'm into it. So I am going to go back. I'm probably going to go back with a few friends, and I might get shade matched for the concealer, but I'm not going to buy it if I don't need it. I might buy like a little sharpener or something like that, but that's it. I wanted a t-shirt, but they didn't have any in stock in my size. They also popped in like these little stickers here. What's that say? Oh, Glasgow 2022. That's like a little panther. It's like the tattoo she's got on her back, and a little VIEVE sticker. And I got 2 little sample sizes of the Skin Dew, which again, great for travel. Love. Alright, so let's do a very quick monthly roundup at the tail end of this. Skincare wise, I am still absolutely adoring my stuff from Curel. This is kind of getting on its last leg, so I asked for that to go in the list to Santa because it is 20 quid a can, which is quite expensive, but I do really like it. I think it's very, very nice. And this is obviously their intensive moisturizer, and I am making a really good dent in this. It's probably about halfway done now. I think it is beautiful. I also am still continuing to use my Dermatica. I do have standalone videos kind of updating you each month of how I'm going with all the Dermatica stuff. The Azelaic acid cream I have now finished, so I don't have that anymore. I'm going to put that in my empties. And this is my current daily doser from Dermatica. I'm really enjoying it. What can I say? Long story short, I'm going to keep going with it now, and I will keep you updated through those monthly videos. But what I have found is my absolute saviour for when I'm using retinol, because you can get kind of peely skin, you can get slightly sensitive skin and stuff like that with retinol, has been this from Ren, and this is the Evercam. I want to say it's like a balm rather than a cream. I've said this already. It's almost, it looks kind of like Vaseline. Looks like Vaseline in the tub, but it's very, very nice. And this is what I use post retinol. And even before I use my retinol, I'll maybe just put this in these areas where I think these are sensitive bits and they get a little bit dry from retinol, and then I will, over the top of the retinol, put this. It's been a wonderful saviour for winter. Now, I think that's all my kind of skincare stuff. There, like I said, there's not really too much to update on. Even though I've got all this new stuff, I feel like a lot of the things skincare wise, I've kind of just been sticking to what I know. And for bases, what I have been reaching for, still the IT Cosmetics CC cream, but what I've been mixing it with recently has been either Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte or the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I think one of these mixed with this, or pinpointed, if you pinpoint your luminous product and then go in with this, match made in heaven. I'm really, really enjoying it. I am still using the Fenty matte one and the hydrating one, but I just feel like I've been really reaching for that throughout this month. I obviously went on holiday this month, a very last minute trip, and I can actually put a photo of all the makeup that I took with me. It was a very small, succinct amount of makeup for me, and for that reason I know for a fact this is an absolute favourite because that got took on holiday. You will also see in that picture that I had taken this. This is my VIEVE bronzer. This is the one in light 1 and medium 2, I want to say. And I have hit pan! I have hit pan! So again, if they are doing the individual ones at the pop up when I go, I might pick up a new light one, but I am not picking up a whole bronzer if that's all they're doing in the pop up, because I do not need it. I will order it online. Along with other VIEVE stuff, Lara is just, I bought this in February, right? But it's just this time of year, perfect lipstick. Even Bite, that's the new one that I picked up from them, the brown one. I adore it, but this one just pips it to the post. This is my favourite VIEVE lipstick. Maybe like in conjunction with Muse, because Muse is my absolute favourite as well. And Rouge and Lara together, perfection. Has been on my lips for most of the month. Eyeshadow palettes, as I said already, this one has been a go-to. I just keep pulling it out and using it, even though it's the same shades, even though it's the same like tone, it's the same thing every day. I love it. The Glossier monochromes. I have put a list to Santa to get another colour because I want to see if they're just as good. The VIEVE blush in Malbec, again, loving for this time of year. I think it's beautiful, and I did reach into a few Charlotte things because I'd been sent some stuff, and I thought, right, I'm going to do a bit of a full face of Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm back into my Cheek to Chic in Pillow Talk. This is a beautiful blusher. This is a fucking gorgeous blusher, and I've always thought it, and this time of year it just seems to be the one that I will go to all the time. So back into this, and also back into my little luxury palette from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is in Fire Rose. It's like a kind of burgundy, gold and light pinky, but there's also a really nice copper in it too. I don't know how to describe, but it's definitely like wild rose. I can see it, I understand why it's called that, but they don't do this shade anymore, I'm afraid. But this is absolutely gorgeous, love it. I also broke into my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless, and it's just a little mini powder because I don't need a big powder, that's true. I'm still using my Glossier Wowder, but I just found I've been using this a little bit more since I'd done that reel for Charlotte Tilbury. And also, I forgot to say about this. So this is the MAC, oh, what are these called? Velvet Slim Powder Kisses. So Powder Kiss from MAC is one of my favourite formulas, and this is one of the Velvet Slim ones, and I picked up the shade Gingerella, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's such a gorgeous orange colour, but it's definitely lighter than Devoted to Chili. Devoted to Chili is my favourite MAC lipstick ever, and this one is definitely on the lighter side. I personally think I prefer the darker one, but this formula is definitely smoother, and the Powder Kisses was beautiful and it's a brilliant formula. This is definitely a softer formula even than the original lipsticks. And lastly, I have been wearing this from ELF quite a lot. This is one of their, what are these called? Is it like a lip tint gloss or something? Oh, I can't remember the name of them. Everything will be linked down below anyway. But I picked it up in Spicy Sienna, and again, it's that beautiful kind of orangey burnt tone that I adore. And it's like a little bit of a tint on the lip, but also a glossy. It's very comfortable. I've been really enjoying this. Again, this is one I took on holiday and wore quite a lot. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye.